Mr. Pardew, in the game against Utrecht, ADO played defensive. Still, Utrecht scored 4 times. What do you think about that?
Well, I didn't think we played defensive, but sometimes the opposition force you to defend. And but as I said, there were situations in the game that were new to me to understand from certain individuals and certain players. But, you know, I'm not going to put the blame all on the players. I thought the structure of the team that I put out there was incorrect. And it's important that when I do that, that I acknowledge that to the fan base and also to the players. So, yeah, there was some blame to them, but there was also some blame to me. And therefore, I have to rectify the errors that I made, and they have to rectify them. And that's how a football club works, because you grow together and understand each other in terms of how you're going to get these results that we need. We probably need 5, 6 wins, whatever it is. So the defeat to them didn't surprise me. The manner of defeat was the way that surprised me, and our performance level. And that's the areas that I've got to focus on.
So you say ADO didn't play defensive. What do you expect about tomorrow against Vitesse? It's a similar club as Utrecht.
Well, the one thing I found with Dutch media is that they make sweeping statements about what I'm actually doing, and I'm not quite sure what they mean by that. But we never go set out to play defensive. But of course, these are a good side. So I'm guessing, if I was a logical person, that we're going to have to do a lot of defending and defend well. And we did that in the first game that I was here. But of course, one of the reasons I brought some new offensive players in, because I want to see a little bit more at the top of the pitch and a more of a grip of the game and a greater game management. That's obviously where the way forward is for us.
When you arrived, you told you want a few new players. At the moment there are 8 new players, but still not a left or right winger, not a creative midfielder, more offensive.
Well, that's the typical is what I'm saying, a Dutch statement that you're making. I don't know how you work that out, because you don't know the players that are brought in.
No, but there came more defenders, midfielders, but not left winger, not a creative midfielder, attacking midfielder.
Well, I've just brought some in. You'll find out.
And who is that man?
We were just talking about them.
Okay, Bogle, he's a striker.
Yep.
Okay, but not the left winger.
And Duffy is a left winger plus
right
a number 10.
Not the right midfielder, okay. Milan van Ewijk will be loaned to Cambuur. Why do you think you don't need him?
Because I think I've brought in a senior group now, that I think there's real competition in the group. And I think we've got cover on almost every position. Now, as a manager, you can't rectify every situation and think there might be 3 injuries in one position. That is a possibility. But also, it's important for this football club that the younger players play. And I don't want to keep these younger players in the background not playing. They should play and get experience. You know, the likelihood of us getting out of the situation is still tough. It's still minimal. So we have to make sure that next year that this football club has players that are ready to play at whatever level. So they need to play and gain experience. But I'm pretty well covered, I think, with the group. When we just had our team meeting, you know, I've got 22, 23 senior players in there now, players who have played in first teams, some more experienced than others, some who are legends at this football club. So I've got a nice mixture, and I'm quite happy with it.